guy is still a cheater. Like, ooh, I'm gonna start some beef. Still got my heart broken. But like me on the other hand, I'm finna turn up. It looks like I'm about to summon the death. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariétou. Today we're going to talk about dating, relationships, love, all the non-negotiables, anything and everything about love. I've decided to get a little cozy, you know. I have to stop this little blockage of mine of not filming during the night. So this is the start of many late hour filming. I brought my drink with me. It is not wine. It is a lemonade, mango lemonade. But I still got the wine glass because cheers. So let's start. I'm gonna pour this baby up. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to share dating non-negotiables. So I'm gonna go through them and we'll talk about it. First off is respect. To be spontaneous, to be respectful, love to try new things. Okay, so it's a lot of things. So first of all, respect. Duh. I could never date someone who has no respect for me, who doesn't think of me when they do something, and think if it would hurt me or if it is disrespectful to me. So I could never stay with someone who disrespects me. The thing that I love the most about myself is that I love myself, which is funny, but it really is, because to leave a certain situation, you have to love yourself. And I love myself enough to leave those situations. I love myself more than I ever will love anybody else. Maybe my kids, but not these men. Be spontaneous. For me, it's not even like be spontaneous, let's book a trip tomorrow and let's go. That would be nice, but we have to be realistic. But spontaneous in the little things. Plan an activity and we'll go do it. It's not even about the money, it's just about being spontaneous, keeping the fun in the relationship. That's fun to me. If it's a deal breaker or like a non-negotiable, I don't think so. I don't think it is for me, but I understand why in a certain way you have to be spontaneous, you know. But that just goes along with keeping the flame alive. So I don't even think it's being spontaneous what I'm trying to describe right now. Love to try new things though. Yes, because I love learning. I love doing anything and everything, trying new things. So if you're a Debbie Downer and you don't want to try anything, it's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little awkward because you'll always try to be in your little routine and your little things, and I'm not. I like my routine, but I like to try new things as well. So maybe it's a non-negotiable, maybe, I don't know. If I'm debating, I mean it's negotiable. Nah, it's not negotiable. The next one is someone passionate. Passionate about life, love, and have an actual passion. This is the one, okay? I have been talking to myself, like I always do. For the past like 3 weeks, I've been saying like, oh, how much do I want someone that is passionate? Like, I love when a guy is passionate about something. It could be the simplest thing, but the way you talk about it, I love that. I love people that have a passion, that have something they love and they're obsessed. They work for their passion, their dream. I love to hear it because it shows me that you have ambition, that you dream, that you're a dreamer, that you think about it. And I'm a Pisces. I always say this. But Pisces are dreamers, you know, so to me, it's just great. It just shows that you care about something in your life. I don't know, it just makes me happy when someone is passionate about something. The other one is someone that will put in the time and effort. Wow. Of course, in a relationship, it's not always going to be 50-50. Sometimes it's going to be 60-40 or 70-30, but it shouldn't stay like that for long, you know. Of course, you got to see the effort. Words are fine, words are nice, but actions speak way louder. I need to see the effort. I need to feel the effort. Not seeing you for a week and a half, it's not gonna cut it. At the end of the day, I would make time and I would make effort. That's the thing too. You need to ask your significant other something that you know you can offer. You can never ask someone something that you personally cannot even offer. You know what you have to offer, so you want people to step up. That is great. That is amazing. That's what you need to do. But asking for something that is above you, that you can't even offer, that is something that is a little bit debatable. I don't think it's the right thing to do. You need to know that before being in a relationship, you need to work on yourself. You need to break all your patterns or all your toxic traits. Maybe you're not toxic, but you need to break down your toxic traits. And then maybe you will understand why certain relationships didn't work before and how you can improve. And then you'll know what you can offer to someone, and then you can go from there and ask the opposite person what you need in a relationship. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you're worth, of course you're gonna end up with the wrong people, or you're gonna end up being super toxic. Someone that looks at me like he looks at no other. Okay, like someone that's basically obsessed with you. Yes. I don't know if it's a non-negotiable, but it's like just common sense. Like, I would want to be in a relationship with someone that is obsessed with me. That I've already said this on my channel, but I want someone that is obsessed with me, meaning that they don't see anybody else. They're not gonna be like, oh, the grass is green on the other side. No, they need to know your worth. They need to know what you can offer. Piggybacking on what I just said, for me, my significant other will be obsessed with me. I don't know about y'all, but like me on the other hand, I'm finna turn up. The same way I'm obsessed with them, because when I like someone, when I love someone, I'm obsessed with them. I am. I don't care about nobody else. People could be blowing up my phone. I would not care. And I expect the same from my significant other. So of course I expect them to be obsessed with me, or at least reciprocate how I'm feeling. It's very much about reciprocity more than like obsession. But of course, don't take it to the first degree what I'm saying right now, but it's really about reciprocity. If you don't have reciprocity in your relationship, it is very difficult to go on because you're never on the same wavelength. The other one, someone that makes me feel secured and comfortable. This one is good because I want someone that feels like home. If you don't feel like home, I don't want it. I want to come home to my person and just be happy and calm and content. So of course, they gotta be your peace. I know it's funny, I'm not your peace, I'm not your peace. You should find someone who's your peace. If I can be your home, I will be your home. If it's us against the world, it's gonna be us against the world. So I expect my person to be like this. This is a non-negotiable, that's for damn sure. Another non-negotiable is don't be too clingy. Ain't no way I'm gonna have you on my ass 24/7. That's funny. But yeah, I don't think I want someone that's too clingy. Too clingy is a little bit much. You know, there's a fine line in between like very just in love and obsessed with your partner and you just want to be with them every single time, and just being overly clingy and just not giving them space. For someone to grow and to feel free and nice and comfortable, you can't hold them so tight, you know? And there's an analogy about a bird. If you keep the bird caged his whole life, the minute you're gonna open the door, it's gonna wanna fly away and never come back. But if you let the door open a little bit, you close it sometimes, you open sometimes, the bird will not deliberately leave and never come back. It will always come back because it will feel like they're not caged, they're not imprisoned. And that's how a clingy person feels like. When they're too intense, it feels like you're the bird in the cage and you can't do anything. Always support each other. My partner needs to be my cheerleader. They need to be my cheerleader. They need to be fan number one, because I know that I will be your number one. The fact that you're not supporting me just means that you're an undercover hater. And we don't like undercover haters here. We are good supporters. We tell it how it is. We are truthful in our relationships. And if you can't support me in what I do, I would feel some type of way if you didn't support me in whatever I did. Nobody was dead from supporting someone else. Another non-negotiable is me time. My life cannot be all about you. You need to have a life before and after this person. You need to have a life outside of me, because I do, and I will have a life outside of you. Of course, you will probably be one of the biggest priorities in my life, but we shouldn't depend on each other, because afterwards you lose yourself. And when you lose yourself, you think that this person is your whole life. And this is very detrimental to your relationship and to your other relationships as well. Of course, you need to have your me time, and just because sometimes it's fun to have a little solo day, night, just chilling, drinking a little bit of wine there, like eating good, and just watching your favorite TV shows. Like sometimes you gotta have your alone time. Another non-negotiable that I've seen is sex. What I will say about sex time is that you need to have the same sexual expectations. Because yes, it's fun to have someone that likes to try new things and whatnot, and to a certain level it's fun. But you need to understand each other sexually, meaning that you need to have the same expectations. One can't think that it's gonna be a 50 Shades of Grey type of event, and the other one thinks that it's sweet baby love. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be compatible in that field, and it's gonna show. If it's bad, I'm not saying that it's gonna stay bad, but if you've talked about it and it's still bad, or if you just don't see it the same way, I don't think it'll ever change, or I don't think it'll ever improve. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? Doesn't pay for the first date. Ooh, I'm gonna start some beef. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I think it's very valid, okay? Because to me, it just shows that you are intentional. You have intentions, okay? Which ones? We don't know yet, okay? We don't know what your intentions are, but you have intentions. You letting me pay, it's just like you just shitting in my face, basically. I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. I already paid on the first date, but it was like our third activity. It was our third activity. I felt bad, like, okay, at a certain point we need to, you know, we need to do something. But it was very nice, and still got my heart broken. Travel lover. Oh my god, this is a non-negotiable for me. Like, have you seen my vlogs? Have you seen my pictures? I love traveling. If my significant other doesn't like to travel, we are not together. I'm leaving and I'm not bringing you with me. It's fine. It's fine. We're not together anymore. I'm breaking up. Fini. Basically, that's all I have to say. Someone said mutual respect, affection, communication, understanding each other. If one of these is missing, you can't go on with your relationship. To say I love you is just not enough. And what she just said at the end, this, cheers to that. Cheers to that. A lot of people think that it's just about love. Love is great. Love is amazing. But saying I love you and saying, no, I do this because I love you, will never, ever be enough. If the guy cheats on you 15 times but tells you that he loves you, it doesn't mean a thing. And I'm kind of annoyed about the TikToks going around saying that, oh yeah, guys, when they cheat, like, it's never about emotions. Like, they never cheat in an emotional way. It's always just physical. And women, when they cheat though, it's so emotional. They cheat in a way that is more destructive. And I don't care how you cheat. I don't care if it's just physical to you. Saying that it's just physical and telling me that you still love me and that you're in love with me, the guy is still a cheater. Like, you can't just base your relationship on love. love is not enough. And you realize this when you grow up. Of course, when you're a teenager, when you're 15, you're not gonna think that communication and self-respect and mutual respect is something that is important, but it is. It's the foundation of a relationship. You gotta be friends with someone. You gotta respect someone before being in a relationship and jumping in their pants, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna share my non-negotiables, a couple of them, not all of them, because I literally have a whole list. Another one is progressive in every kind of way. You can't, for the love of God, you can't start being any of the isms. Please, racist, homophobic, and the icks too, okay? You can't be homophobic, racist, xenophobe. Like, why would you do this? All these phobes, all the isms, those things, please don't be it, because you're gonna give me the ick. You're gonna give me the ultimate ick, because at this point in time, why do you care about other people? Why? You're gonna talk and say those kind of things, I'm just gonna block you from my mind and from my social medias. Because no, you gotta have a relationship with your family. You gotta have family values. You gotta have them. It's impossible that you're gonna tell me I hate my dad and I hate my mother. I'm so sorry. Reliable. You have to be reliable. I need to feel like whenever I have a problem or whenever we need each other, you're gonna be there. I need this in a relationship. Cheating and lying will never be okay. This is common sense, I feel like, but common sense is not common, as I've learned.
Side eye.
As I said, I love myself way more than I ever will love a man. And even my husband, I feel like I love myself enough to get me out of these situations, because it's very a deliberate action to cheat on someone. You deliberately talk to someone else. You deliberately go on dates with this person. You deliberately do certain things that you would not do in front of your partner that you supposedly love. So to me, you are doing something knowing damn well that you will hurt me. This is not love to me. Doing things that could hurt someone, knowing the fact that it will 100% hurt them, it is not love for me. So therefore, I will remove myself from the situation. It's non-negotiable. You can't cheat. Why would you cheat? Why would you cheat? No. Last one, which I think we forget a lot, is health conscious. You need to care about your well-being. I don't want to be with someone who smokes. I'm so sorry. I don't want people who just don't take care of themselves. I just wanna, go on a hike or go swimming. Just be health conscious. Try to think about what you're eating. Not picky about everything, but just think about it sometimes, Being curious about health, I think it's important. And the last thing that I think everybody needs to understand, I think we've been talking about it a lot, but I don't think a lot of people I don't think a lot of men understand this yet, but you gotta be emotionally intelligent. You need to be emotionally intelligent, because this is the fuel to your relationship. That was it for me, guys. I think I'm gonna stop here. I had fun. It was really nice reading you. I loved it. So if you want a part 2, let me know. I would be thrilled to do it. On that note, I'm gonna leave you. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my other videos. They're fun too.